Hi everyone, how are you today? Right, let's talk about motivation and let's talk about how to achieve your dream. Let's raise such questions as what is motivation, why the lack of motivation, where to find it, and once you found it, how to keep it. So what is motivation? It's your drive, your spark, your dream, idea, inspiration, beginning of absolutely everything. As we talk today, think about your spark and your inspiration. Possibly you are about to achieve something absolutely impossible, wonderful in your life. So what do you need to accelerate your success? What do you need in order to get to your dream? Now, my dad says that motivation doesn't last. It's like having a shower, so we recommend it daily. So why is it that it doesn't last? Where does it disappear to? Now I'm going to open up a little secret for you here. Do you know that this is happening because we are programmed at a very early age, and most of that programming is of negative nature. Negativity restricts us from achieving our potential. Multiple studies show that people, when pay very keen attention to negative information, and when asked to recall some important emotional events in their life, people remember 4 negative memories for only 1 positive. That's the ratio 4 negative to 1 positive. So as a result, people develop a very limited belief or expectation of themselves and perform accordingly for the remainder of their life, unless somebody is fortunate enough to learn how to reprogram themselves. Lack of motivation and lack of enthusiasm are the 2 main reasons for failure and for living a mediocre life. People lacking in motivation and enthusiasm are usually passive. They blame everything and everyone for their circumstances, and often come up with many excuses why they shouldn't or couldn't do something. Now, what are your motivation killers? What takes the wind out of your sail? Is it nagging, harsh criticism, no support, lack of faith? Maybe it's fear what others may say, and of course then, once experiencing this negativity, it gets you to this state. I think that we're all pretty much familiar with this picture. Procrastination, not wanting to do anything, just not certain of yourself, low self-esteem and doubt. Right. So as we can see, motivation is a very vulnerable subject. It's made up of many things and it can be impacted by many factors and people. It is fair to say also that motivation comes from within us as well as it comes from outside. What you see in front of you right now is the very handy mind map. It helps us to realize cause and effect. What makes you lose motivation? What makes you find motivation? I like these mind maps in every situation in my life. You know, it's very handy to sit down, think about it and draw, and not just in regards to motivation subject, but actually in regards to any big decisions that you might be undertaking in your life. Sometimes it clears your mind much better than an ordinary list can do. Right, well, shall we move away from the negative? Sometimes I think that we just have too much of that in our life. Motivation drivers. Right, so what keeps you moving? What makes you wanting to achieve? Support? Other people believe in you? Praise? Good rest, perhaps? A lot of times we just, often we underestimate the value of good sleep, good rest. But the fact is, once you got up and you had a good sleep, you feel nice and fresh. You're ready to do things. You're ready to achieve. And how does all these good things, the powerful, motivated feeling, how does it make you feel? You feel happy, driven, satisfied. And what is most important, you're able to start and finish your projects. You feel good about yourself. You know that once you've done this, you can achieve even more. Good health. Good health could be a cause and effect of the motivation. You have to be healthy in order to achieve, and once you achieved something, so for example, when you go to the gym, once you decided to overcome yourself, you've done that, you went to the gym, you've done your exercise, then you become healthy. So it's the such a circle, shall I say. Motivation depends on your good health, and good health depends on your motivation. Now, if someone with big magical powers comes to you right now and says, look, you can wish for absolutely anything and you can achieve anything you want, what would it be? Don't worry that it's big or small or impossible at this stage. We are going to get to a very important point here. Do you want to get a promotion? Find an awesome, well-paid job? Or do you want to go traveling around the world, perhaps? Or maybe you want to win a gold medal in the Olympics for your favorite sport. Possibly you just want to be healthy and happy. Very simple. Now, say it out loud. Say what you want out loud. Let those words come out of your mouth. Make a statement. Be firm in your voice when you're saying your wishes. The fact is that you could theoretically be anything you want to be, could get anything you set your mind on. But whether you will or you won't, 100% depends on your attitude, your perception. Now here's a story from the real life. A very dear friend of mine is a very talented woman. She can draw, paint, she does high precision sketching, she writes poems just as amazing as Alexander Pushkin or Emily Dickinson. She knows psychology inside out, she just understands it. But she's very poor and she never had any money. Never worked in her life apart from a couple of years when she was 18, just after school. And I've always tried to help her, just get her going, saying, come on, go and work in the office, earn some money, go and publish your poems and your stories, or sell your paintings, open a coaching practice. I know that you will be successful. With your knowledge and experience in psychology, you could do just absolutely anything you can, anything you want. And do you know what the answer always used to be? She would say, no, it's impossible. No, don't tell me this, okay? It's not going to work. No, I can't do it. I'm a loser. I will never have any money. And guess what? She never had any money. And she never will. Because she programmed herself a long time ago with excuses why this or that is not achievable, why it's not possible. Here we get to the end of the first part on the motivation program, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow where we will look at the real techniques, what to do, how to overcome the lack of motivation, how to keep on moving. So until then, goodbye and all the best to you. See you tomorrow.